ready to begin?
Yeah, hey historians, we are back for another amazing story from God's point of view. I am here with the founder of our His Story YouTube channel, Zoe Friedman. She has graciously offered to help me narrate today.
Thanks, Jason. Welcome, historians. In our last episode, Moses sent Joshua to war with the Amalekites. Let's find out where the people of Israel went to next. After the defeat of the Amalekites, the people of Israel traveled to the mountain of God. Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, heard what Moses had done in Egypt, and he traveled to meet him. He brought with him Moses' wife and 2 sons. Jethro sent a message to Moses that said,
I, your father-in-law Jethro, am coming to you with your wife and her 2 sons with her.
Moses was glad to see his family. He told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done to Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, all the hardship that had come upon them in the way, and how the Lord had delivered them. Jethro rejoiced for all the good that the Lord had done to Israel, in that he had delivered them out of the hand of the Egyptians.
Blessed be the Lord, who has delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians and out of the hand of Pharaoh, and has delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all gods.
Moses sat to judge the affairs of the people when they brought them to him. Morning and evening he heard the issues of the people until his father-in-law had a great idea from God.
What is this that you are doing for the people? Why do you sit alone and all the people stand around you from morning till evening?
Because the people come to me to inquire of God. When they have a dispute, they come to me, and I decide between one person and another, and I make them know the statutes of God and His laws.
What you are doing is not good. You and the people with you will certainly wear yourselves out, for the thing is too heavy for you. You are not able to do it alone. Now obey my voice. I will give you advice, and God be with you. You shall represent the people before God and bring their cases to God, and you shall warn them about the statutes and the laws and make them know the way in which they must walk and what they must do. Moreover, look for able men from all the people, men who fear God, who are trustworthy and hate a bribe, and place such men over the people as chiefs of thousands, of hundreds, of 50s, and of 10s. And let them judge the people at all times. Every great matter they shall bring to you, but any small matter they shall decide themselves. So it will be easier for you, and they will bear the burden with you. If you do this, God will direct you. You will be able to endure, and all this people also will go to their place in peace.
After giving his advice to Moses, Jethro departed from the people of Israel and went home to his own country. Moses listened to Jethro's wisdom and chose able men from the people of Israel and made them chiefs over thousands, hundreds, 50s, and 10s, the number that each leader could handle. The chiefs judged the people. They judged small issues themselves and brought only the difficult issues before Moses. Unfortunately, Moses did not enact this plan until much later.
3 months after God freed the people of Israel from Egypt, they traveled from Rephidim to the wilderness of Sinai, and they encamped in the wilderness. They camped before the mountain of Sinai.
I will go up the mountain and meet with the Lord.
Thus you shall say to the house of Jacob, and tell the people of Israel, you yourselves have seen what I did to the Egyptians, and how I bore you on eagle's wings, and brought you to myself. Now therefore, if you will indeed obey my voice and keep my covenant, you shall be my treasured possession among all peoples, for all the earth is mine, and you shall be to me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words that you shall speak to the people of Israel.
Moses came down the mountain and spoke with the elders of the people and told them all that the Lord had commanded him, and the people agreed with God.
All that the Lord has spoken we will do.
After talking with the people, Moses went back up the mountain to meet with God.
Behold, I am coming to you in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with you, and may also believe you forever.
The people said that they will do what you ask.
Go to the people and consecrate them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their garments and be ready for the third day. For on the third day the Lord will come down on Mount Sinai in the sight of all the people, and you shall set limits for the people all around, saying, Take care not to go up into the mountain or touch the edge of it. Whoever touches the mountain shall be put to death. No hand shall touch him, neither beast or man, or he shall not live. When the trumpet sounds a long blast, they shall come up to the mountain.
Moses traveled down the mountain to the people and consecrated the people, and they washed their garments.
Be ready for the third day. Also, men and women should not commingle together.
On the morning of the third day, there was thunder and lightning and a thick cloud on the mountain and a very loud trumpet blast, so that all the people in the camp trembled. Then Moses brought the people out of the camp to meet God, and they took their stand at the foot of the mountain. Now Mount Sinai was wrapped in smoke because the Lord had descended on it in fire. The smoke of it went up like the smoke of a kiln, and the whole mountain trembled greatly. And as the sound of the trumpet grew louder and louder, Moses spoke, and God answered him in thunder. The Lord came down on Mount Sinai to the top of the mountain, and the Lord called Moses to the top of the mountain, and Moses went up.
Go down and warn the people, lest they break through to the Lord to look, and many of them perish. Also let the priests who come near to the Lord consecrate themselves, lest the Lord break out against them.
The people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for you yourself warned us, saying, Set limits around the mountain and consecrate it.
Go down the mountain and bring Aaron with you. But do not let the priests and the people break through to come up to the Lord, lest he break out against them.
So Moses went down to the people and told them what God said and prepared them for his message.
I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a carved image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the children to the third and the fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing steadfast love to thousands of those who love me and keep my commandments. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work, you or your son, or your daughter, your male servant, or your female servant, or your livestock, or the sojourner who is within your gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and rested on the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, or his male servant, or his female servant, or his ox, or his donkey, or anything that is your neighbor's.
When all the people saw the thunder and the flashes of lightning and the sound of the trumpet and the mountain smoking, the people were afraid and trembled, and they stood far off and said to Moses,
You speak to us and we will listen, but do not let God speak to us lest we die.
Do not fear, for God has come to test you, that the fear of him may be before you, that you may not sin.
The people stood far away, while Moses drew near to the thick darkness where God was. Well, that ends this episode, historians. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week for another amazing story from God's point of view.
There's joy!
So, congratulations to your sister, but I gotta run. My sister is currently graduating from her high school across town, and I'm super late.
Why didn't you say you had somewhere else to be?
No worries, Zoe. I'm sure I didn't miss much.